The full episode of this podcast can be seen for free. Click the link in the bio chat. Let's get it. Explain how the Trump thing happened. When I see you guys got Trump, I'm like, yo, you guys are making fucking unfair for everybody in the podcast game. Like, yo, when it comes to guests.
That was all Dana White. So we're good friends with him, obviously, which is insane. But it was right around the whole start of the Russia shit, right? When that Russia Ukraine thing was happening. So we kind of felt like it was a good. Everything's about timing with the pod, obviously, too, like with guests, you know. So we're like, yo, this could be a good time to do Trump, you know. So we asked Dana. I was just like, yo, what do you think about Trump, like right now, like with this everything going on? And he's like, yeah. He's like, I'm gonna ask him. So he hits Trump. And then
how does this happen? You don't just like, yo, I'm hitting Trump on the text, and he's like,
boys, yo. Dana and Trump go back, right? Because when the UFC, when they were doing events, no one else would want to host the UFC because it was like controversial back then. And Trump would let Dana do events at like all his casinos and shit. So they've been friends for years. Like they go way back. They're good friends. So Dana can just call him up anytime.
Really?
Yeah. They're like really good friends. So Dana calls him and says, like, explains it to him.
What's the fucking pitch? Yo, listen, these dudes.
Well, I think Trump really trusts Dana too. So he knows that Dana's not going to tell him to do something that's not worth his time. So when Dana calls him and says, trust me, like these guys, like they have the youth, they have the male, like, you know, this is right around the time. Yeah.
I think
Trump trusts him.
You guys have a lot of the audience that could be potentially his supporters later on when they're eligible to vote, or if they're voting right now.
Oh, now for sure.
Yes.
Dude, there's so many. Like if we go anywhere Trump related, well, just because of all the content we've done with him too. Like we went on Air Force One before the first election. You saw that? Never seen that?
Wait.
That's how we first met him. So we went to Abu Dhabi, or we went to Abu Dhabi with Dana White for the Khabib fight, and then we flew back, and then we went on Air Force One with Donald Trump. And we were supposed to interview him then. So we go on Air Force, like, it was crazy. I mean, especially because I'm Canadian, too. Like, I don't know how many Canadians have been on Air Force One.
Explain how that works.
Fuck, I gotta remember. How did that even happen?
No, or I'm saying even the process of, like, getting on Air Force One. It's not like board like American Airlines, bro. Like...
Yeah, so obviously we had to, like, we were talking to this, like, their team for, like, 2 weeks. And, like, you got to send all your names, blah, blah, blah. You got to send, like, a list of any equipment you're bringing, like cameras and shit, like everything you're with. So
is this Secret Service, like, kind of venue and shit?
Yeah, there's Secret Service, like, so many of them around and shit. But, yeah, we were supposed to interview him then, and then they got cold feet. It was right before the election. So I think Dana told them, like, yo, listen, I have these guys, like, they could potentially help with the vote. So they're like, yeah, let's do it. So we went on Air Force One. Yeah, it was pretty crazy, bro.
How different is that plane from like other, like how?
I'm not like, I don't want to sound like a spoiled brat, but like, I don't think it was like that nice.
Stop it.
It was a bit outdated.
Really?
A little bit. Yeah.
No.
I've been on nicer planes, I think.
Stop
it was cool to see. It was huge, but like, I don't know. I think they could maybe like do some renovations a little bit. I don't know.
Like, are we talking about like Air Force? That's where the president flies on, right? That's not like Trump's like personal little plane.
No, yeah.
Like, no, come on. They probably got like a pool on that bitch. They probably.
I bet you Trump's own personal plane's nicer, probably.
Really?
Probably, yeah, or like
no
Air Drake's probably way nicer.
Stop it.
What do you mean? It's got to be,
bro. You know that plane's
Air Drake
designed.
Is nicer than Air Force One.
No,
on the inside,
bro.
I don't know.
Bro, it's designed that they could drop a fucking bomb from the sky, my guy. Like,
well, yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? They could run the country from, hey, listen, we have to be in the air for the next 20 years.
I'm just saying, not all the technical aspects, obviously that, but I'm just saying, just the eye, just the
Yo,
eye.
I'm like a documentary guy. I watch like documentaries on Air Force One. They're like, hey, there's 2 Air Force Ones all the time that take off that they could hide the president. I'm like, what? Like this
really?
That's what they said. There's 2 of them that take off. One has the president, and it always has a special code name. The other one doesn't have the president, but also they have the same shit in both. And I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
No, but Trump is a savage. Like that was the first time we met him, and then we did the pod. So yeah, so Dana asked him to do the pod, and then Dana hits me back. He's like, I think he said something like, "Who's your fucking dad?" or something like that. Like Dana said something like that to me, and I was like, oh shit. He's like, I got him. So he called me and he's like, I got fucking Trump.
Yo, he's
like, they're gonna, huh?
Did he give you a pep talk like, yo, bro?
No, he just I don't know why, but like, he just loves helping us, bro.
He fucks with y'all heavy.
He fucks like, dude, he's like actually like a good friend. Like, I consider him like a good friend.
He's too good of a friend.
He's too good of a friend. It's fucked.
Did he give you $250,000?
He gave me $250K for my birthday.
I thought it was for the camera. You're like, just give it back.
Nah, I don't. He didn't even know I was filming. So yeah, that was another time we were in Vegas. I think we just did a pod. So I was like, want to grab lunch or grab dinner, and then he gives me like this speaker box. And last year on my birthday, he got me like these custom sick like Happy Dad Jordan shoes. So I thought like I saw like a speaker box. So I was like, oh, maybe it's like some custom like speaker or some shit. So I like open it up, and then I just see like a bag of cash. But I didn't know how much it was. To me, it looked like $50K. So, like, obviously, I was so grateful, though. I was like, thank you, bro. But I don't think I was reacting enough. So he's like, that's $250K.
Jesus.
And I was like, what? Like, I was so
how do you
shocked.
get friends like that? I need some friends like that.